여보세요. 오늘은 2025년 3월 1일입니다. 해피 뉴 이어. 그러니까 나도 옮았어요. 가뜩이나 애매했는데 이래 돼가지고 뭐 차라리 잘 됐습니다. 내가 좀 어려워서 나왔던 것 같은데 들릴까? 세정제를 이걸 왜? 세정제를 넣으라고? 이게 세정제 아닌가?
Nope, no green light yet.
이렇게 넣으면 어떻게 되는 거야? 기억이 안 나네. 딱 똑똑한데. 나 이제 슬슬 이 게임 엔딩을 보고 새롭게 하고 싶은 게임이 있거든요. 소리란 게임을 하고 싶어요.
I see. Well,
I need to talk to you.
소리가 좀 이상해.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no! After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's still red.
The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
녹색이 되었다고 얘기를 해야겠는데 그러면? 실행할 준비가 되었다고 어떻게 말해야 돼? 아직 녹색이 안 됐는데.
Nope, no green light yet. Nope, no green light yet. I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that.
이야, 그래도 이거 다 만들어놨나? 아, 그건 안 통할 것 같아 이런 식이 아니라. 생각보다 섬세하구나.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
무섭네.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
설마 나한테 트위치 자르는 걸. 아, 참. 별로.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here.
이렇게 노래도 잘 부르고 열심히 사는 사람한테 그러냐.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So,
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa... You're not gonna let Edna get Trixie fired, are you?
Not on your life. She'd have to bring me a real smoking gun before I'd even think of letting that kid go. This job means an awful lot to her, you know.
Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
What should I do when I meet her?
Just let nature take its course.
얘가 자기 손주라는 걸 어떻게 알고 되었나 보네?
That's all for now.
Over and out.
아닌가? 뭐 암호인가 그러면? 누구 아래 크리스 얘기를 하라고?
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
누구 아래 어디 있는데? 여기 있으시네?
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kinda angry about Trixie.
Angry. Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that'd curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
아이고.
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
이런다고 준다고? 참. 아 참고로 그 엄마가 나한테 작업권 거는 그 원에서 동갑내기였을 때 그런 거고요. 기차를 출하시킨 건 쓰기 얘기입니다.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
마약.
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they turned my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
행도 얼 때리고 있으래. 이걸 갖다 줘야 돼? 아 진짜 싫다. 아니 저 여자는 몰랐으면 좋겠는데. 아 너무 얄밉게 그려놨어. 완전 악역이야.
Hi, Grandpa. That's all for now.
Over and out.
아 근데 내가 그만두게 만드는 것 같아.
And you're firm in your intentions?
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
이 사람이 다 퍼뜨리는 거 아니야? 조용하게 그냥 잘랐으면 좋겠는데. 자를 건데.
I'm not giving him this postcard of Trixie.
아 어떻게 해야 되냐. 난 저 사람 트위스를 생각 안 잘릴 테니까. 어쩔 수 없어. 게임이 그렇게.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I don't
Valley...
need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
진짜 개 나빴네. 아휴, 외국인 혐오가 진짜.
Let's talk.
아 저기서 뭐 얘기 좀 하자 이러는구나. 아휴, 저런.
Trixie?
I I'll do it! I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out!
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor-Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
도끼랑 다이아몬드랑 앨범이라고?
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
어떻게 구했어? 다이아몬드. 다이아몬드는 어디서 구한다? 여기 뭐 들어갈 것도 없나?
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981. Nice rock. But I can't reach it. But I can't reach it. That really doesn't need the added tackiness of dead animal pelts.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Of course, I'm waiting for the venture fortures of fresh air occasionally. And we want better excursions than our winter ride in this elevated short train to take years into the future for a peak and hill that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into healthy air and home. One hour and artificial opinions reassuring all people of Hill Valley. Needs are taken care of. Looks strange and new. The function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground.
But I
A
can't
network
reach
of
it.
burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work. And after the rain, water, family, an artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill
I'm
Valley
good,
that their
but
needs are
even I
taken
don't
care
think I
of.
could skateboard on
And
that.
life is...
폭우가 내리고 있을 때 인공무지개
Wait.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Fair cities since 1895.
Borrowing it.
An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
앨범이 뭐가 있어? 아까 공책 얘기한 거. 다 모았나?
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but I wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
옛날 게임이긴 해도 말이죠. 거시기인데 그걸 별로. 근데 이 게임 자체가 옛날 게임 그가 이 게임이 실제 발매된 것도 옛날인데 이건 훨씬 더 과거로 갔으니까 그거 자체는 이제 개연성은 있는데 중요한 건 이걸 제작했을 때 이걸
Nope,
표현하는
no green light yet.
마음먹은 방식이니까. 그런 거 있어요. PC라고 해야 되나? 그게 좀 더 올바르게 보이려고 그 멱살 외국에서 흑인으로 만든다던가 하는 건 나도 안 되긴 해. 어디 보자. 스텝 같은 거 어디서
Nope, no green light yet.
밑에 실험실에 같이
I'm back.
And I'm busy. Make yourself at home, though.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one. I don't think a picture of my dad would be useful here. This button only works while the mind map test is active.
옛날 사진이라 여기서 뭐 하나? 안 돼. 여기.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
잘 못 나왔다고 해야 가져갔지.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
지금 그게 중요한 게 아니에요. 지금 모범 시민이 아닌 것처럼 보이려면 바람 피는 걸로 보여야 되거든요. 여기서 할 수 있는 건 다 했어. 내가 보기엔 뺨을 딱 때리고 그냥 시즌 4 끝날 것 같은데.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
다 모았잖아.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
How's it going in here?
Great. I'm almost ready to go.
Emmett?
Yeah?
I still don't think Edna's right for you.
Oh? And who is she right for? You?
Me? No way.
Relax. I'm just yanking your tibia.
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
You're too young to get married.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides, what's the use of waiting when you're in love?
I just don't think Edna will make you happy in the long run.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts. And as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
You better hope it isn't. There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
디케이스가 아니라 거의 한 얘가 진짜 지금 10대인가? 몰랐네. 그래도 20대 후반 중반은 됐을 줄 알았네. 한 40년쯤 걸리죠. 왜냐면 마티를 만나려고 30년을 거기서 더 기다리는데 그 백발이 성공했으니까 뭐 좀 일찍 시작하고 해도 50대
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
80대 때 만난 거니까.
Did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it. You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. So when it's turned on, that helmet can really read your mind?
Not really. It's actually a little more than a simple Wheatstone bridge, measuring galvanic skin responses to various sensory stimuli.
Like those pictures you showed me?
Precisely. The theory is that good citizens will have positive reactions to positive figures, while bad citizens will have positive reactions to negative figures, and so on.
And it really works?
So far.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen. This button only works while the mind map test is active. According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. Phew.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. Mind if I...
Go ahead. Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
That smells good.
Got me. I'm happy-go-lucky. They say I am lucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't care.
참 좋아.
If I do get the mean and stony stare, if I never successful, dreadful, 'cause I don't care.
아, 또 안 나오네.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
아니, 보지도 않았잖아. 이 사람이 이거. 얘 반응은 뭘 봐야 되지? 힌트가 다 문제예요. 발전기로 엉덩이 치고. 아, 이때 이제 이걸 지져.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
이 사람이 누군데? 존 윌크스가 누군데?
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
아니, 그 오스월드 아니었어?
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky. They say I am lucky.
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
If I do get the mean and stony stare, successful, it won't be too dreadful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
I don't care. I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be too dreadful, 'cause I
I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Ew.
What people think
Ugh.
of me. I'm happy, so lucky. They say I am lucky, so jolly. Yeah.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
I don't care.
한번 더.
I don't care. If I do get
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't
와, 말 한마디 안 해. 이래서 애들한테
They say I'm
복귀도
crazy,
괜찮았잖아.
got no sense, but I don't
아,
care.
안 돼, 안 돼.
They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant.
캐나디안 아니야?
That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me.
머리카락 하는데?
I'm happy, so lucky. They say I am lucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't
Stink
care.
plus more stink just equals stink.
If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't
Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
이
They
냄새를
say
어떻게
I'm
빼지?
crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent.
얼굴을 좀
My star is
잡아봐.
on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy, go lucky. They say I am lucky.
Ah, that smells much better.
And carefree. I don't care. I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't
나 이제 죽겠다.
care.
Hey Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shoring out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
이건 100%잘 나왔던 뜻이에요. 또 갈 뻔했네 그냥. 세포 좋아.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
갑시다잉. 수집했지? 아, 사진도 챙겼고. 이거 나갑시다. 자, 이제 뭘 해야 되게. 저 에드나나 한번 만나봅시다.
And that's when tragedy entered my young life.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
When he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
See this?
What about it?
It's Emmett's mental alignment meter readout card.
Then it doesn't belong to you. Go return it to him.
But this proves that Emmett isn't the model citizen you think he is.
Even if it did, which I doubt, I can't be expected to interpret all those little holes. That's what the mental alignment meter is for.
아이고 이럴 수가. 당신 만든 생각지도.
how's it going in here?
Great! I'm almost ready to go.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
근데 녹색 불이 안 들어갔었는데? 일단 그것도 뭐가 생각보다 기네. 액션이 낫지. 이거 너무 긴 건데.
Hey, the light's green. That means Doc can take the DeLorean out again.
자, 다녀오세요. 마실 다녀오세요.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
근데 저 아저씨한테는 젊은 시절
By the look of things,
7 hours. I'm this close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
7시간이면 좀 부족한데? 시간 더 있어야 되잖아.
nope, no green light yet. Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
그러니까 이거 언제 다시 그래야지? 갑자기 나이도 많은 사람한테 이렇게 시간 중초동을 시키네. 에이.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
다 했는데? 근데 녹색 불이 아닌데? 녹색 불이 아닌데도 우선 다녀오라고 할 수가 있나?
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
친해졌어.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, time for another test run. Miss Strickland?
Go. I shall await your return.
애들하라고 안
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great!
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the coal process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
Ah! You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
아이고 세상에. 엄마야 난 몰라.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
5분에 한
Now,
번이
Mr.
아니라
Corleone, what can I do for
45분에 한
you?
번인데? 45분에 한 번이면 중학교 스케줄이군요. 45분에 한 번씩 15분 동안 그 거시기 하는 건 아니죠? 아, 내가 너무 나이를 많이 먹었나 봐요.
Can I talk to Emmett? It's kind of
전화는 안
important.
할걸?
You'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You can talk to him later.
약간
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high
안
school.
만날 것 같아.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
이렇게 정장을 가리가리 찢어버리세요. 뭘 꿈을 대고 있어요. 뿌려요 그냥. 야이씨, 그 눈물도 없는. 뿌려 이.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is set up Edna to think that Emmett's fooling around on her, and everything will be ready to go.
어? 아 이러지 마, 이러지 마. 이러지 마. 에러 났어. 어떡하죠? 좀 밖으로 나가볼까? 무서워.
Marty!
Doc! Where's Edna?
She's inside, setting up her booth. It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got Edna to break things off?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and... In the timeline you're from,
The right timeline.
yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train,
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
거짓말 해도 알 것 같은데. 그냥 모르는 편이 낫다고 하면 알려달라고 하겠지. 물론 쓸쓸하게 아니야 뭐라고 말하든 이 게임이랑 닥터의 성격을 봤을 때 내가 뭐라고 말하든 이 사람은 아 안돼 이렇게 저 여자를 내버려둘 수 없어 이럴 때. 그래도 행복하게 오래오래 산다고 또 말 안 믿을 것 같아. 모르는 편이 낫다고 하자. 그게 왠지 내가 좀 보고 싶은 스토리 흐름일 것 같아.
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah,
And
but...
it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
자기가 지워질 거라는 것도 아니구나. 어떻게 해야 되지? 그냥 알려주자.
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and
나쁘게 말하지
living in
말자.
the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
화 많이 났어 지금.
Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
당연히 빡.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath.
괜히 말했어.
This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
못해. 난 못해.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
갈라선다.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
어떡해. 근데 이해할 수밖에 없어. 목숨 걸고 얘기한 거야. 나 어차피 죽을 건데 좀 살 방법도 있는지 찾아보지 않으면 아니 넌 그냥 오버라이팅 돼야 되니까 얌전히 그냥 당해 이런 거냐.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
어떡하니. 누가 서 있었는데.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
이제 저렇게 화를 낼만 해. 한 4번 물어봤어. 아, 얘도 이제 아닌데. 이제 어디로 가야 되지? 저기
How's it going in here?
Great! I'm almost ready to go.
없는데.
Emmett?
Yeah?
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay.
뭐
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
그걸 어떻게 묻혔더라? 기억이 안 나.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
다시 하나?
Ew.
뭐 어떻게 묻혀?
That smells good.
When this is all over, I better make sure to get Emmett's photo album back to him. Emmett?
Yeah?
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
방금 되게 기분 안 좋아 보이는 표정으로 대답한 것 같은데. 뭐 어떻게 뿌리냐고요. 없는 걸 어떻게. 이놈 자식아. 이거나 먹어라.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Don't you want to use the portable cleanser?
Oh, I'm not gonna waste my portable supply until I'm out of the lab.
I guess I'll have to wait until you're at the expo then.
그래, 그것까지 기다리자. 닥터 돌아왔나?
Hey, the light's green.
아, 지금 뭔가 버그 난것 같은데?
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Hi, Grandpa. Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job. And I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
That's all for now.
Over and out.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86. Hey, buddy,
Oh, good. He's back.
you still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh. Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
큐버리네. 있네. 이렇게 줬으면 좋겠는데.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Voila!
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. How about the furs in the photo album?
I'll get him to you. I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. Now bring me those furs and we'll be in business.
Hey Trixie, are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but they'll work.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
바보 같은 표정을 짓고 왔네. 차를 통과했는데? 너희 자식 딱 기다려. 뭐야, 차 통과됐잖아. 아, 이런. 아, 몰라. 그래. 나빠라, 이 자식아. 아, 왜 이렇게 웃기지?
Hey Emmett, what's keeping you?
No, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
아니, 근데 저렇게 계속 닦는데도 묻으면은.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her,
Yes.
but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you. Oh, too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond,
Ouch.
too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna, I...
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
이런 식이고. 페페 범죄.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
Generate 그런
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
아, 여기 개빡쳤어 지금.
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
애기 진짜 개빡도 하네 지금. 아, 어떡하냐.
Emmett!
애기도 많고. 상대 입은 그 애니가.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and
The story is over.
아, 안 돼.
listen to me, Emmett. Do exactly as I say. Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far.
그 양말 홀더도 고정.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
Whoa! What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do
This
you...
is where I come when I want to think,
Oh,
when I want to be alone.
oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... To get some perspective, think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore, and I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
근데 다 반박하지만 좀 꼬락지는.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
근데 콜련애가 다 망쳐버렸는데.
Me! You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
너무 빡쳐있고 여기 위험하니까 의미라고 하시는.
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Well, it's a dumb name. And I guess I'm dumb for getting all worked up over somebody with such a dumb name.
아 여기서 안 돼. 야 여기서 알려주면 너 밀어버릴지도 몰라.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why? You're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah,
Just like my father.
there's more to it, see?
그냥 그랬는데라고 하면 어떻게 되겠어? 한 번만 더 이거 나오면 이거 눌러보자.
Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See,
그냥 그랬는데.
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard! And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist!
Don't stop dreaming. You are going to be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
도달해야 되나?
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah! And look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you! Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
On what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning! Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like...
A bolt of lightning?
Exactly! Static electricity! Super-ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, yeah, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8!
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
아이고, 거의 찾으신데. 잘한다.
It's not going anywhere. Emmett!
What?
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
저기서 애드나이는 유감이야 하는 거 같아.
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Don't.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now. It's not going anywhere. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now. Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous. It's not going anywhere. I can't undo the knot.
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Gotcha!
Let's get out of here.
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed. Ah! What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
애진아 걸어가.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Oh, not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure it will all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
확실히 스토리를 참 잘 쓴다.
Let me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
과학을 포기한다고? 와이씨. 재밌었어요. 일단 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 이번 연휴에 그 엔딩을 볼 수 있으면 좋겠네요. 그럼 안녕.